Hi y'all, this is the final video in the Ugandan series. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how you can help. A lot of times we want to help, but we don't understand how we can help. I actually work with a society from Vancouver, Canada called the BC Society for St. Stephen's Children's Center. And what it does is it solely funds the St. Stephen's Children's Center in Masaka, Uganda. And the Children's Center started out with just a few grades and just like one classroom. And Ben has taken every scrap of money and he has built it into a basically preschool through primary 7 school. And it now has electricity, it now has water tanks. They've started tree farms to sustain themselves so they don't need donations from the West to pay their teachers or feed their children. But there's still a lot more to do, and I feel comfortable donating because our society has been sending money for Jajas, the grandmothers, to have solar electricity. Because if they have solar electricity, first of all, the children don't have to go back to school to study. Second of all, they can save money. If they don't have solar electricity, they use paraffin to light their homes. And paraffin is very, very expensive. With solar electricity, they can save that money and they can use it for other things. They can, invest it in clothing and food and basic necessities, and they don't have to use it for lighting. And we've been sending this money for solar electricity for these Jajas, and we found out that Ben and his family did not have solar electricity because Ben uses all of his money from all the jobs he does, and he often does 2 to 3 jobs. He uses all of his money to help other people. And so we made it a point to give him the money for solar electricity. But the great thing about solar electricity is it's only $100 to give a family solar electricity for life. They get a solar panel, they get lights. I actually donated $100 and gave 2 families lights because what they did was there was a Jaja and her mother who was very, very old, and they lived very close to each other. So what they did was they ran a line from the main grandmother's house to her mother's house and gave her a light too. So $100 is nothing. It's nothing to give a family electricity and change their life forever. By donating, you're also giving education for children. St. Stephen's has the proud distinction of all of their primary 7 students have passed the test to go on to secondary school for the last 2 years. We hope that's going to continue this year. And it also helps 2 craft groups in Masaka. One craft group is a women's craft group. They make mats and they make Christmas decorations and coasters. They make baskets. And if you hold on a second, I can actually show you the type of basket they make. They make these wonderful baskets that they hand make. In order to get the color, they do this and wrap the color around. But this is a handmade basket. It's very sturdy. It's very well made. It's made out of one of the banana trees. And they make purses and they make all kinds of crafts. And when we buy crafts from this group, the money goes back into teaching other girls crafts and also for their families. There's also a woodworking group. They teach the boys woodworking and they give them a job, so a trade that they can do. So all of the money that they do goes into helping orphans that don't have homes and helping these men get onto their feet and make a life for their families so they don't have to be dependent on donations. So again, if you want to donate, you can go to the BC Society for St. Stephen's Children's Center and you can donate via PayPal in US dollars or Canadian dollars. You can get in touch with me and I can give you resources on how to donate or how to buy crafts. Every year we have a Christmas craft. Last year, for $25 you could buy a hen. I believe for $50 you could buy a goat, and for $100 you could do electricity. We found out from Ben that out of those 3, the thing that makes the most difference is solar electricity. So this year, we're only gonna have the option to do solar electricity. But if you don't have $100 and you only have a little portion of it, you can donate, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine all the donations and buy as many solar electricity as we can. We also just funded more acreage for tree farms. So within the next 2 to 3 years, the tree farms will be completely at capacity, at production. And it will mean that the children get to eat every day. It will mean that they can further reinforce their rain tanks. And it also means that they can pay their teachers every day. And Ben doesn't have to work extra jobs to pay the teachers out of his own pocket. So every little bit counts. And we thank you in advance for your help. And I hope this has been a great series. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.